TipRanks is a stock research platform that claims to track analyst accuracy, inside trades, hedge fund moves, even retail sentiment, all in one place. On paper, it sounds like the ultimate edge for investors. But does TipRanks actually give you better signals, or just make ordinary data look impressive? In this review, I'll show you what really works inside TipRanks and what doesn't. Stick around, because by the end, you'll know if this tool is worth your money or just another flashy dashboard. Let me just say this, I've been burned before by platforms that look just as impressive up front but didn't deliver once I paid. So before I even signed up for TipRanks Strong Buys, I dug deep into what other users were saying, and as usual, I started where things hurt the most, the one-star reviews. One user said he subscribed to stock picks through his iPhone after reading TipRanks' refund policy on the website, but when he asked for a refund, TipRanks told him that App Store purchases weren't eligible. According to him, that detail wasn't clear up front and he felt scammed. Now, I get it, that sounds frustrating, especially if you're not aware that the mobile app subscriptions often have different terms due to Apple or Google handling the payments. Also, I've looked all over and that kind of complaint is incredibly rare, so this sounds more like a mismatch in how subscriptions work through the third parties than TipRanks trying to pull a fast one on anyone. So if that ever happened to me, I'd probably just file a quick chargeback through my credit card company and it would be handled. But honestly, it doesn't look like that many people have even had this issue. Because on the flip side, TipRanks has a 4.5 out of 5-star rating across thousands of reviews. That kind of score doesn't happen by accident. Another guy said that he tried Bloomberg, MarketWatch, Zacks, and even Motley Fool, but TipRanks Premium was the only one that gave him everything he needed in one place. And this one had really caught my attention. Another user mentioned how each stock comes with a full financial profile, solid charts, and both technical and fundamental insights. As someone who spends a lot of time flipping between platforms to collect stock analysis info manually from here and from here and get this info from here, I felt that one. So yeah, I came in skeptical, but the feedback didn't feel like fluff. It felt like actual investors using the TipRanks subscription and seeing results using the platform. So let me walk you through what I actually discovered when I started using TipRanks Stock Screener myself. And I'm not just talking about the flashy stuff, I mean the tools that made me stop and go, wait, why doesn't every platform have this? The first one, the company's KPIs. This is a total game changer. You're not just looking at stale earnings or a few ratios. You get a dashboard view of how each company is really performing over time. Revenue trends, profit margins, R&D spend, cash flow, all laid out so clearly that I could spot performance shifts before they actually hit the headlines. And that's huge if you're trying to stay ahead in the overall stock market. And then there's the Smart Value newsletter. I almost ignored this one at first, thinking it was just another stock alert email, but after reading a few editions, I realized that it was way more thoughtful. This isn't just a list of tickers, it gives you the why behind the picks based on analyst consensus, financials, insider buying, and valuation scores. It's like getting an inside look at a quant team's homework. Another feature I didn't expect to use as much as I did is called Bulls Say, Bears Say. That sounds pretty cheesy, I know, but it breaks down the most common bullish and bearish arguments around any stock. So I can instantly understand the current narrative of that stock. So instead of digging through Reddit threads or earnings call transcripts, it lays out the bull case and the bear case side by side. It's like having a Wall Street debate club inside your dashboard, showing both sides of the argument without any of the extra noise. Now, if you're using the TipRanks mobile app, here's where things really sped up for me. The new updates make it super easy to check smart scores, see top analyst stocks, TipRanks analyst ratings, even scan insider trading moves while waiting in line or between meetings, right? For someone like me who's always juggling a dozen or so tabs or more, that mobility made a difference for me. And here's the part that actually matters most to me. TipRanks doesn't just dump data on you. it actually ranks the data. Analysts ranked by how accurate they've been. Bloggers also ranked. Insider trades, you get to see who actually made the money in past filings. Hedge fund activity, filtered so you can see who's outperforming and who just has a big name. I love this because I'm not just guessing which stock expert to trust, I can see the receipts. And unlike the Motley Fool, which gives you specific buy and hold picks tailored for passive long-term investors, TipRanks empowers active investors. You get the tools to do your own digging, your own analysis, and form your own convictions. And that's a huge edge if you're not just looking to follow someone else's ideas, but actually build your own. So, is TipRanks reliable? Simply put, yes. But as much as I like the platform, no tool is perfect. And one thing I noticed early on is that with so many tools, filters, and features such as the TipRanks dividend calculator, it can feel pretty overwhelming. If you're brand new to investing or expect a plug-and-play experience, there might be just a little bit of a learning curve. But honestly, that's just kind of the trade-off. If you want a simple list of buy alerts, there are other platforms like Motley Fool that spoon-feed those. But if you're actually caring about all the detail and you care about like why a stock is being recommended by investing experts and you want to dig deeper into that, TipRanks gives you everything you need, even if it takes just a minute to learn how to use it all. So yeah, it's not dummy-proof, but I'd much rather spend a little time learning how to use these powerful tools for my stock news and stock research than just to rely on blind faith and just pick things from a list. Now let's talk about TipRanks' price. For everything stock investing tools offer, like for this one, the analyst rankings, the smart score system, company KPIs, the hedge fund tracking, the smart value newsletter, insider moves, stock screeners, for all of this, you'd expect this price to be rather up there. And depending on which plan you go for, it can be a little pricey, especially for casual investors who only check their portfolio once a week. But here's the thing. I've tried similar platforms before, and none of them offer this much transparency into analyst performance or insider activity. So for me, the value was absolutely here. And if you're even remotely serious about your investing strategy, you'll probably feel the same. Just make sure to check the link in the description below. We've added any current promos or discounts there, and we try to keep it updated. This TipRanks review wouldn't be complete without saying this. Don't make a decision until you've seen what's actually included and tried it yourself. Click the link below and look through the plan details for yourself. You might be surprised. So is TipRanks worth it? If you like backing your trades with hard data, you want to track who's actually making the accurate calls, and you prefer building your own strategy over copying someone else's picks, then yeah, I think it's one of the strongest tools out there. Check the link in the description of this video to get started with our exclusive discount and coupon.